I need to go, just as bad as you. What I had this morning, I don't even wanna say to you. Kick, punch, turn, and chop the door.
Kick, punch, turn, and chop the door.
Or I will fall to the floor.
Or I will fall to the floor.
Kick, punch, turn, and chop the door.
Kick, punch, turn, chop the door.
Or I will fall to the floor.
Or I will fall to the floor.
Ha da 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 da.
No way. I've been sitting in my car, yes, now for days. Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the right?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Did you check the toilets on the left?
Okay, you win.
Ribbit, I can't hold it. Last toilet with me up, me already sold it. In the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow, but now I really got to go.
In the rain or in the snow, you got that funky flow, but now you really gotta go.
The toilet over there will bring you luck, so give up, I got no time to spare.
The toilet over there will bring you luck, so give up, I got no time to spare.
In the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow, but now I really got to go.
In the rain or in the snow, you got the funky flow, but now you really gotta go.
The toilet over there will bring you luck, so give up, I got no time to spare.
The toilet over there will bring you luck, so give up, I got no time to spare.
I'm me losing up, I'm out of here.
Walk the walk, even if you can't just talk the talk. I got a call. I am a chicken from the kitchen, and I ain't kidding, although nothing is written.
You are a chicken from the kitchen, and you ain't kidding, although nothing is written.
Crack, break, fix the door, you know. I gotta go, so yes, open up, you know.
Crack, break, fix the door, you know. I gotta go, so yes, open up, you know.
I am a chicken from the kitchen, and I ain't kidding, although nothing is written.
You are a chicken from the kitchen, and you ain't kidding, although nothing is written.
Crack, break, fix the door, you know. I gotta go, so yes, open up, you know.
Crack, break, fix the door, you know. I gotta go, so yes, open up, you know.
It's all yours.
Ah, this is life.
It is very funny to me that the two times I've done this, and I've used the same, right? I've used the same playlist, but I put it on shuffle. There's 177 songs on this playlist, and both times we've gotten the toilet rap. Somehow. God knows how, but there you go. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Alright, I need to just figure out what I'm doing here. Alright, VTube Studio, I need you to get out of the way so I can open a Sprite. Hang on. Yeah, okay, hang on. We're having a... Alright, don't mind this. Don't mind this. I just need to unfull screen this so I can actually get to a Sprite on my desktop. Did I get very small? I did. I got very small. Alright. Alright, we're good. We're good. Yeah, hey everybody, how's it going? How you doing? Hope you're all having a nice day. Today, it's time for a new VTuber treasure. Today, I'm thinking of making something for Coqui, who we raided yesterday. She had a big old 24-hour subathon, and a lot of really, like, a lot of shit happened. I wasn't there for like all of it, or even most of it, really. And I feel kind of bad, but I just had a lot of stuff going on, man. But in honor of her completing Frog Fractions 2, I figure we make a nice froggy knife. Because if there's two things Coqui likes, It's frogs and knives. Which, I mean, I think we can all relate to that. Or was I there to see Crimbo's worm? No, I didn't see Crimbo's worm. I know they also, like, read the entirety of, like, The Room. So that... I want to go back and see that. I'm gonna be looking around through the VOD for all that stuff. But let me see here. Pulling up Coqui on my end, and I'll pull it up on your end too, so you can see. Properties. Boop. Okay. Oh, A-Sprite is not showing up. That's a shame. Oh, there it is. This should do it. There we go. Alright, there's Coqui. Like, right there. We'll put Coqui right there for you guys. Alright, so, let me see here. So, the goal here is a knife. So let me get some references here. A picture of like a dagger, because specifically we're trying to make a dagger here, and I'm trying to find one with the angle I want, because I don't want it to be just like flat on the table. I don't think. I want it to be like, you know, pointed just slightly at the camera. So a little perspective would help me with that. That's mostly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a perspective reference. Yeah, all these are just like laying flat on a table or something. You know? Yeah, how is like none of these pictures of daggers like pointed towards the camera like at all? This one is almost. God damn. Nobody wants to point daggers at the camera. Amazing. I guess this will do. So the idea here is we have a. So I want it to have like sort of a like larger tip. Not quite like that. So let's see. So like that's the hilt. Then the blade itself, I want to kind of go like that. Just gotta get this curve right. Right? So it starts to curve up like that. And I want it to like sort of like have like a larger tip to it, like because like I'm trying to capture the sort of like idea of like frogs, like, you know, in like cartoons when they have like those the tips of their tongues have like a sort of like bulb at the end of it, or like you know, like Yoshi's tongue. It has that like sort of like bulb at the end. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for here. I know why this is screwing me up. It's so perfect. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, okay. Let me grab all this. Drag it down just a little bit. Put it over here. Over this. A little of that. Yeah, kind of maybe? Let's see. It's like I'm picturing it as sort of like a triangle sort of deal, right? Now that looks that's not exactly a great shape, is it? I need to really like sort of exaggerate it. Because if I don't exaggerate it, there's gonna be some interpretation that I don't want. Yeah, this is better, I think. So there's like the hilt, sort of. And then you can have some handle there. Yeah, I think this rough shape is pretty good. Let's see. All right. So, sketch. Drop the opacity. Okay. Layer. All right, so here's the outline. Let me see here. So now it's time to create the frog. So this handle here, I want it to, I want it to look like a frog. The motif I'm going for here is frog sticking its tongue out, and the blade is the tongue, right? That's kind of what I'm going for here. So let's see. I don't want to have like a curved mouth almost. Big old open mouth. Yeah, like that. Kind of like that, sure. The head. This head a little bit larger, I think. That. So if we make it like that. That could work. And we have like a big eye up there, right? Like, let's be clear. This is not the kind of knife you like actually use. This is a display piece. Like, it's not entirely practical. And also, I think you'd lose, like, maybe a little bit of reputation stabbing someone with a cutesy frog knife. But then again, maybe you'd get even more respect just by nature of, wow, you stabbed me with a frog knife. You really just don't give a shit, do you? So, here's gonna be, like, the frog, like, body, sort of. Like that. See here. I need to move this up a little bit. I should be able to get the whole thing to fit. Yeah, like that. Okay. Yeah, come on. There we go. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, all right, now I gotta start like cleaning up this outline. Now that I've got sort of the rough idea of what I'm going for here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good, I think. Okay. So we got like nice like froggy body here. Okay, wait, I'll move this up just a little bit more. Kind of like that. Yeah. Give this like just a little bit more breathing room. There. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, maybe not quite. I feel like this should just kind of like go straight, like in a straight diagonal here, right? It seems that way. Let's see here. And like that. Yeah, that looks good. I think that's fine. Okay, so the handle is looking pretty all right now. Unless I want to like give it a little bit more like curve to like make it like a, I don't know. I don't want it to be just like a, excuse me, just like a straight handle like that. I want it to be like, I want it to have a little bit more frog shape. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna erase like some of this, and like curve that like outwards a little bit, right? That line tool, curve tool. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so we go like this, and then we can just kind of like curve outwards a bit. Nice if they gave you like more than one like locus to curve from. Cause like this isn't exactly working the way I'd like it to. Let's see. Eh? Alright, so we take it like this far. And I want to curve it a bit, so like pull it all the way back here and take it to like here. That'll help. That's a little bit better, I guess. How do I make it like stay though? It's like if I just keep clicking, it just keeps adding like more like curve to it. That's not what I want. I want it to like, okay. We done? We good? Okay. Cool. drag this down here. I'll curve this out as well. So it'll take a little adjustment on my end as well. But overall, this should be okay. A little bit less curve on this one. It's curved to a length exactly the most useful thing. Alright. Now we gotta, like, fix this curve myself, I guess. God, I should have just done this by hand, honestly. Would have come out better. I go like this, and I do, like, a couple of these. And I have like a couple like these. Not quite like that. Let's see. These, I have to go like this. It's like, it's all about counting pixels at this point, really. It's 2, 2, 2. Is that gonna work out? Alright, we'll hit this a little bit earlier then. Like that. Yeah, see, that looks okay, actually. Alright. Not bad. This one needs a little bit of work, though. This one looks very weird the way that it is. So, I'm sure a lot of you have heard, but VShojo opened up applications. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna apply, and you know, worst case scenario, you know what happens? I finally like have an excuse to make a highlight reel and post that. Because I mean, a highlight reel is something I've been meaning to like make for a long time, and I've just never really gotten around to it. So you know, good to finally have some motivation to do that at long last. But I mean the forum definitely, it certainly has an option for male VTubers. The big question I think we all need to ask ourselves is, are they actually looking for male VTubers? I don't know. Like that's a really great question that I think we don't really know the answer to. Because just because they have an option for male VTubers, that doesn't mean they're actually looking for them. In fact, they may very well have just put that on there specifically to weed out male VTubers. So they can just, like, look at the form and be like, let's see, what do they put down here? Oh, male? Alright, throw this one in the garbage. Like, for all we know, that's what they're doing. Hopefully that's not what they're doing, but, like, they could be. Right? Like, so I don't really know if they're looking for male VTubers or not. I'll apply, but I'm not holding my breath, really. I mean, it is VShojo after all. So, you know, I will remain optimistic but realistic, you know? See, this curve right here is giving me a little bit of hassle. It's like that. It just looks, it's too, like, bulbous, you see. Oh, excuse me. This just doesn't look right. V Shonen Gen 1. Oh god, yeah. I mean, if they are gonna do V Shonen, I mean, I definitely think they should. I think there's absolutely a market there for it. Whether or not they intend to capitalize on it, well, that's another story entirely now, isn't it? I know Niji Sanji had auditions for male English VTubers pretty recently. So we'll see if anything comes out of that. It'd be cool if it did, but I ain't gonna hold my breath too much. Just trying to get this curve right. This curve is like being very temperamental. That. No, see, something still looks off about that, right? Something just don't look right. It's like it should be happening like right. Right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna choke this back a little bit. I think that might help. But, yeah. I mean, I definitely think, like, they really should try and, like, expand to male talent. I mean, like, there are quite a few, like, larger, like, male VTubers. Like, look at, like, Sens. Sens is a pretty big, name, honestly. I know there's more, but I'm just kind of like blanking on names because I don't know. I'm just bad with names, man. This doesn't look right either. Let's see. Like this. This might be it. This might be the ticket. Hang on, let's see. Let's zoom out. Yeah, something about this just still doesn't look right, does it? I need to do that earlier? Is that the problem? If I go like this? Better, I guess. I'm seeing it a little bit over here too, where you can tell where the curve just kind of like gets weird. Maybe that's the problem here. Maybe I should be like alternating a bit, right? Let me see. See how it looks when I do like this. This whole, like, curving, like, pixelated lines thing is very temperamental, a little difficult. Because, I mean, you are effectively trying to curve straight lines. How does that look? Does that look okay? Started doing that one too late. Let's see here. Oop. This maybe. That doesn't look right either, does it? Do like that. I do like this. The tail. Maybe I'm just like the issue I'm having here is I just want to make the outside edges curved to make it look kind of like chubby, right? I want to give it like a round like frog body. That's what I'm kind of struggling with here, because no matter how I try to curve this, I always get like this, and it looks like a corner in the middle of the curve, and it doesn't look right. I'm trying to figure out what's causing that and why it looks bad. Because it's like there's just like there's one tiny little thing that's screwing it up. Do I do this? Honestly, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. I can't be obsessing over this for like this long. Hey, I guess that's fine. Something still don't look right, but nah. It might look better once I start like using color, right? Maybe it'll look better then. I don't know. Anyhow. Take this, I'm gonna realign up the blade with the mouth like that. Bring it on the correct layer as well. It's important. But yeah, I think this is a little bit closer to what I was looking for. This, and then you got like this. Now, something to note, like if you had a knife that's shaped like this, yeah, you're doing a murder. Like if you were to stab someone with a knife that was shaped like this, you would kill them. There's no like dancing around that point. Cause like a normal knife that's just kind of like it's shaped like that, or like, you know, a knife that's like where the blade is just shaped like that. Like you stab that into a person and you pull it out and it comes out like cleanly, right? Like the reason, you know, they tell you not to you know, you shouldn't like remove a knife or an arrow or whatever. If you've got a puncture wound, you leave the thing that's puncturing you in you until you get medical attention, because that shit is acting like a cork basically, and as soon as you pull it out, you're just gonna start gushing blood. Now a knife that's shaped like this with a tip shaped like this, yeah, like that's not gonna come out like cleanly and easily. Like this tip right here is going to tear on the way out. Like, it's gonna be fucking brutal. So, yeah, this is definitely not the kind of knife you actually like use on a person. God, look at all the blood would like pool up in the frog's mouth too. Jesus Christ. This is, I just wanted to make a cute frog knife, but instead I've made a terrifying implement of murder. Well, hope Coqui likes it. And I hope Coqui never actually has to use it. there. How's that? That looks... it's the same problem again. That? Sure. I guess that works. Alright. We can hide the sketch now, because we have like a pretty solid outline at this point. Let's see. Make this, that looks okay, yeah. Sure. There, that looks good. All right, so that's the main outline, I guess. Now I'm gonna start adding a little bit of color to this. I'm gonna want it like a nice dark green, I think. This might work. Maybe I want it a little bit more like. That. Or like that. Yeah, that's a good color, I think. Turn the tolerance up. Maybe a little bit more. I'm trying to see if I can get it to like color this whole thing. Doesn't look like it's gonna. Dang. Oh well. Ink. Paint bucket options. Pixel connected. Oh, wait. Maybe this will do it. Let's try this. Oh. Ooh, there we go. That's what you like to see. Very nice. Cool. Perfect. And then the tongue is obviously going to be like kind of like red and pink. Oop. I forgot I had the bucket still open. One there, one there. And fill the in-between. Perfect. I think I want that to be a little bit more like red. That should work for now, I think. Okay. Yeah, this is, holy shit. This would brutalize you if you got stabbed by it. God damn. I have to, like, attach a warning to this, like, use responsibly. Because, this is a knife that don't fuck around. This is like the eyeball, right? So this is gonna be like kind of like gray, I suppose. Yeah, that'll do. Duplicate. Oh. Color. Below outline, of course. All right. It's basically white. Oop. All right. So we fill that. get like a nice green color going on here. Nice, bright, colorful green. Eh? What do you mean? It's not closed. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh, it's because I have to turn this back to... Yeah. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. There. Okay. Good start, good start. I think maybe I want this, like, outline green to be a little bit less dark. Maybe like that? Not quite that light. That looks better. That looks nice. And then I want a sort of like pink. Keep forgetting I need to change it back each time I want to color inside the lines. Perfect. I think I'll put this here as well. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So we're off to a solid start here. With our froggy knife. I think I want to... I want that to just, like... It's like a thought that I'm having here is, what if I... take this. Do like this. Do kind of like this. And then there's this. So it has like the froggy like eyelid on it sort of deal. It's not just a big bulging eyeball. Hooked knives are typically used for gutting after hunting. Oh, good lord. Yeah, like this is the knife Coqui uses on you if you call her the C word. Like straight up. And I feel I should probably remind everyone that that for Coqui, the C word is cute. You do not call her cute. The hell? Why is this still? Oh. Okay, now I can fill it. Yeah. Is that? I feel like I should still like use this. Right? Yeah, that. Doesn't look quite right either though, honestly. It's because the shape is wrong. see here. Yeah, this shape doesn't seem quite right. I'm gonna erase the whole thing, honestly. Oop. There we go, like that. How do I want this eye to sort of like go? That maybe? No, not quite. Maybe like that. Or like that. Actually, yeah, I think that's kind of the shape I want to go for. I just want to make it like larger. Yeah, maybe like that. Yeah, this eyeball is something I'm struggling real hard with. Like that? That could work, maybe? Maybe? I think maybe that looks okay. Possibly. Like, this is kind of like why I wanted to, like, I wanted it turned, like, slightly towards the, camera, but I couldn't find a good, like, perspective reference of that. Because I wanted the eye to be, like, a little, like, slightly visible from the front. So it would just be, like, easier to, like, get the shape of it right. Because, like, from the side, it's kind of hard to get right. Like... Alright, hang on, I gotta make, like, an outline here. So I can fill it in. Alright, because, like, there's that. And then there's, like... the black pupil. Like, whoop. This kind of. Yeah, like that. So either we do it like that, which honestly looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Something about that just doesn't look right, you know? I can't put my finger on it, though. Let's go like this. Whoop. Like that. And give the boy like an eyelid sort of deal going on here. Even that doesn't really look right, does it? It just doesn't look right. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's wrong. I don't know. I'm struggling really hard with this part. The eyelid just doesn't look right, and I can't make it, like, curve the way I want it to. Maybe the outline needs to be, like, larger. Like, if I take this... That's outline, damn it. Let's clear like all this away. This. Even when I give it more space like that, I can't stop the eyelid from like rubbing up against the pupil, and I feel like that's part of the problem. God damn it. It still doesn't look right. What's going on here? How do I make this not look like crap? Let's see. It's really loud. Go to the outline and make that like part of the pupil. Does that help? It actually does help. Actually looks better like that, huh? Yeah, that actually, that helps. It's not bad, actually. I think I'm okay with that. Granted, I think these colors are just gonna be a placeholder. I think I want to make this a little more based on like Coqui's color scheme, right? So you can really tell it's like Coqui's knife, and it's not just like any old random froggy knife. Let's see, let me see something here. pixelated like knives and daggers and the like. Okay. All right. I think I'm getting an idea of what I want this to look like. Let's see. So I think I'll lighten this up a bit. That. And you want like a line kind of down the middle like that.
Let's get it.
Kind of like this. That kind of? Yeah, that works. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of hitting a wall here. I'm really struggling to like get what's in my head onto the screen. You know? I really don't, really like how that looks. Like it's hard to like because I got the flat colors now. The flat colors were easy enough, but now I need to do like the shading and stuff, and trying to make the blade look like a blade is I don't know, it's something that I'm really struggling with here. You know, like even when I look up references, it's really not easy. It's like there needs to be like a sort of line where it like you can tell like it comes to like a peak and then it slopes off into like the blade. And that's something I'm struggling with really hard. I should add like some like serration lines here. Maybe that'd help. Might help, I don't know. this, maybe? And take this and make it like even lighter. That would go like along the edge here. Like sort of give the illusion of it like narrowing to into a proper blade. Like that. I think I like those serration lines on the tongue. It's not on the top side. Let's see. I want this wrapped all the way around because I don't think that's gonna look good either. I don't think the light pink on every side is going to make it look good. Yeah, actually this side might need to be a little bit darker because like I have to actually think about where the light source is coming from. If it's coming from this side, then the sort of like raised line here is going to block light from like this side here, right? So stop, think here. This needs to go away. Because this is going to be like kind of triangular almost, right? It'd be like, yeah, okay. Alright, I think I'm starting to get an idea of what I want this to look like. So there's like a sort of center point here that runs like down this way, down this way, there, and it has to run up to the tip too, like kind of like this. This doesn't seem right. It's like this here. This is the part that's like hard to get the shape right. Because that would be like almost like a separate piece of metal that's like attached. You know? So it's something I kind of need to keep in mind. I don't need that to be quite so center. I should maybe bring that down a bit. It's more like this. This comes down like this. So like that. I I guess that looks okay. I'm gonna need to like fiddle with the colors to get the shading right, because those colors specifically aren't gonna look very good like that. Yeah. I gotta keep in mind that this is gonna be like kind of almost triangularly shaped. There's gonna be a peak where, like, you know, it's like this part was hammered flat, or like just hammered into a slope. This part was hammered into a slope. It was all kind of like smacked on top of this, which is like, I gotta find like where these like all come together. I think it might just kind of be like a natural extension of that, wouldn't it be? Maybe like that? No. Like that, maybe. Kind of. Kind of? Kind of. It's kind of right. Probably pull this out a little bit, though. Trying to find the point where this... It's like this line is going to cast some shade on here, and this line's going to cast some shade on here if the light source is over here. Can you tell I'm an amateur at this? Can you tell I've done, like, almost no art in my entire life? Let's see. Should this maybe... that? Let's... This went like that. That works, I think. And this side needs to be like a little bit darker. Let's bring it down a little bit. Does that look right, though? Let me see if I can actually find like a hooked knife, like in a pixelated form, or even in a not pixelated form. Let's see. Looks like. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm thinking about this shape the wrong way, I think. Oop. Yeah, I was thinking about the shape all wrong, I think. I think the real way to be going about this... Put that on the outline like a moron. Oh, lordy, hang on. What? Why was that not overwriting? Huh? Alright, well, whatever. Alright, so I've been thinking about this the wrong way this whole time. Alright. Just gonna, like, erase all this to start here. Hang on. Put this back down, sure. Like that. Okay. Now, here's where I was getting like a little screwed up here. What would really be happening is you'd have like this sort of plateau almost of like unused space. So that would like curve off more sharply at the edges. Make this darker. So kind of like this. Yeah, color picking is like my other like major weakness here. So like all along here would be like one sort of like flat plateau almost. Yeah. You get this filled in. That's like all like sort of one flat area. So it'd extend to a point after which it would just kind of extend like that. I don't want to make it taper off at some point. Not quite as dark, I guess? I don't know. The colors just don't look right. Now, even if I drag this like straight down, it's too light. That's way too dark. That's okay, I guess. I don't know. Like at some point, the colors start to look a little muddy, and I don't like it. This might work. Like that? No, not quite. Like this. Kind of? Maybe? A little bit. So then this side is gonna be like... I'm still gonna have to fuck around with the colors to get the sheen right, you know? It's like you're gonna have like some shadow like right around here. Where it like kind of curves around like this. It should really be darker. Like this. I'm trying not to use too many different colors because I know that's kind of like antithetical to what pixel art really like is. Yeah, you have like a little bit of a shadow there where it curves back on itself. Actually, that looks kind of good. How does that look on this? It doesn't look right. It's the colors, man. I always struggle so hard with the colors. I can never get them, like, the way I want them to look. I can never get, like, the balance for the shading right. Like, see, that doesn't look right at all. You can barely tell at that point. And then that blends in too much with the others. Like, I don't know. No, that doesn't look right. Maybe like that? Even that doesn't look quite right. Maybe it's fine to have it like that, maybe. I don't know. God damn it. It's like I want to get like a little bit of like... It should be a little bit darker on this side. It really should. If I bring this down too much farther, it gets like too dark. I don't know, that seems too dark to me. It really shouldn't be that dark. Well, hang on. If I take this, fill that. Ugh, now that doesn't look right at all. Really, just I can't get it to look right. I can't get the colors right. Ugh. I should come back to this later. I don't know. This is... Okay. Smack all these colors on the palette real quick. This is the flat color. So I really shouldn't be... Trying to get an idea of like what I'm trying to do here. It was like if it was like a dagger with like a flat side and a bladed side, it would be a lot easier, honestly. But no, I want to do something fancy. Like I have this little like kunai like reference that I'm looking at right now that kind of helps, but not as much as I'd like it to. the shape I'm going for. Maybe that would help. I feel like that. Oh. Just like shave this back, kind of like. Oh, God damn it. This. It kind of helps. It actually does help a little bit. Just see if I can make this work out for me. Like this. That might work. Yeah. I think that works. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah. That looks okay, I think. Alright, I'm gonna call that good for now, and maybe I'll come back to it later, but I don't want to spend too much time on this. Yeah, that should be fine, honestly. Alright. So the tongue is fine, I think. At long last. Alright. So the next step is the frog itself. I do still want to kind of like give this some like Coqui's color scheme. So I guess we'd make this like kind of like purple and black. Yeah. I wish I could, like, let's see. Word spreadsheet. wish I could like import like just a picture and like use the eyedropper tool on it. It'd make my life so much easier. I don't think I can do that, sadly. Like, I wish I could like import like a reference picture and just like use the eyedropper tool and just take the colors right off the picture. But I don't think that's an option for us here. I'm just gonna like kind of guess around until I get it. Not quite. Yeah, that kind of looks like Coqui's hair color. Darken a little bit. All right, this should work. This should work. So we can use like this as like the outline. All around that. Okay, that's good. Input RGB or hex numbers. You could import the ref into Paint and eyedropper for the code value to copy over. Oh, that could work. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Let's see. If I can edit with Paint 3D. Should do. Hang on. Hey, Mabel. How you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to make a froggy knife. So, we'll see how well this goes. Here we go. Pull that in. It's going all right. I struggled real hard with the shading on like the tongue blade, just because it's such a weird shape, and I refused to compromise on it. No compromise. No surrender. I drag this over, make it a little bit more like purple, I think. Yeah, like that. Yeah, now I'm making like the actual frog handle, which I'm gonna try and like base off of Coqui's colors. So there's that. And I gotta like, you can't see it, but I'm also like in Paint 3D. I'm just trying to like snag some of these colors off her like picture. Let's see. Come on. There you go. Hey YouTube, what's going on? Oh my god. I hate how if you don't like, if you're tabbed out of YouTube for too long, it's just like, oh, we paused the video for you. You want to keep watching? Like, yes, I'm listening to it as music in the background, you piece of garbage. Please let me continue listening. Oh, thunderstorm. Yay. Good. I mean, I say that, but I actually do really like thunderstorms. Not when I'm streaming, of course, but in general, I tend to like thunderstorms. Let's see. I think it would be better to make the sort of like main body a bit more like bright purple, right? Kind of like that. Yeah. And then the lines will have to change because that doesn't look quite right. It's a little jarring. It feels a little weird. Outline. That's a little too... I'll use one of these. It kind of works. Kind of works. Yeah, I think that's okay. Oop. Wrong layer. There we go. Yeah, actually that looks pretty good. Let me try a couple different like colors for the outline. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good at all. Try this one. That works, I think. So I want to kind of like, do I want a bright frog with dark markings or a dark frog with bright markings? Use the questions. Let's see. Staring at Coqui's reference, how would I want to do this? So I could like model it after like her hair, where it's like a darker, like sort of like blackish purple with like the lightning bolt like through it. I think maybe that is what I want to do. The problem then is going to be figuring out what the outline's going to look like. So, drop this. Fill. I could maybe make that just a tiny bit lighter. Yeah. Take this. And... Hey, Jet Punch, how's it going? Oh, thanks for the resub. I appreciate it. 2 months. Welcome back. Yeah, it's a knife. I'm making a knife for a Coqui monster. It's she likes knives and she likes frogs, so obviously we make a froggy knife. Right now I am in color hell because God knows I don't know the first thing about shading. Let's see. That. And it has to like kind of come back up like this. Oh, good lord. Oh, no. Oh. Ah, God. Why are lightning bolts so difficult? It's like... at the top to kind of look like that, right? Bring this over. And then kind of goes like this. Like that. And up like that. Yeah, that don't exactly look quite right either. Let's see here. This. Let's see. Alright, I need to like... This needs to come out a little bit farther. That's what I think anyway. Like that maybe? It's not bad, but I do kind of want to like move all of that. I use Magic Select Rule. Yeah, there we go. God bless Magic Select. What? Huh? Okay, yes, now move the thing. Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? Magic Select, what are you doing? Okay, move the thing. Thank you. Don't mind Magic Select. It's just a little bit finicky. That'll work. All right. Magic Select. Stop it. Stop it. Good Lord. All right. There we go. What? Huh? Oh, right. There we go. Like that. Okay. All right. This works. So... Good flat color there. I want to give it like a sort of like a rosy, like a cheek as well. Like, you know, if you've ever seen like what's the name of it? Like Polytoad? Is Polytoad the one I'm thinking of? It's the like the forked off evolution of like Poliwhirl that actually looks like a frog. I think it's Polytoad. It's got like big like pink cheeks. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for here. Yeah, Polytoad, that's it. That is it. Okay, cool. All right. I really need to like get better at remembering when I still have the fill tool selected. Yeah, because like the face needs more like features. Kind of like that. Wait, what am I doing drawing circles freehand for? I ain't gotta do that. I got my own like little... Got my very own like circle tool right here. The part is just like getting it to like function the way I want it to. Getting it in the right position. Really doesn't want to go where I want it to be. That? No, come on. That maybe... Yeah, that works. Alright, let's see. Now I gotta work on the shading for like the main body. So let's see. Give me a moment while I try to like figure out in my brain how I want to do this. Make this like a lighter. Got like a little like shine right there, right? Gotta keep in mind where the light's supposed to be coming from. Like the light's supposed to be coming from like this side over here, so figure out how to make like a little glint over to like even work. It's difficult when you've got like so few like pixels to work with. Let's see here. Get this like this almost, kind of. Like that. This. Be like a little something like that. This. Like that almost. This lightning bolt is going to be the death of me, man. Oh, why are lightning bolts so hard? Nothing about them is like regularly shaped. That looks okay. This works, this works, this works. Take this. Let me find like a... It's a little bit lighter. Yeah. This. Come on. Don't do that. it still... It's far connected. Why is it still, like, flooding everything? It's there. Go like that. Is that too light? That maybe seems like a little too light. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, shading and lighting is like... It's so hard. Like I have a really hard time like envisioning things in my head and then putting them onto like paper. Like I really like struggle with the I don't know, the artistic eye, I guess. I don't know what you'd even call it. But like when I have an idea like in my head, translating it onto paper is so hard for me. So this is quite an exercise for me. Let's see, fill that with that. Yeah, because that's then you have like this sort of like darker side here, and it's supposed to be like shaded. Oop. That looks okay, I think. And to like shade the eyelids as well. That a little bit more, or is that good? I think that's fine. This needs some shading for sure. Right here, at the very least. Like, the thing to keep in mind is that it's supposed to be round. This whole head is supposed to be round, so like, it's like a peak here that's like blocking the light from like getting there. So like a lot of this should be shaded. This. Try not to let it make contact with the cheek there. Yeah, kind of like that. I think down to there is fine. Then, seeing as there is light coming from here, this should actually be a little bit lighter, shouldn't it? Bring this up a bit. Some lightning here. That. Just gonna do this real quick. You'd essentially have light making direct contact with those points there. Then the question, of course, becomes how much light is too much? Kind of see like the light kind of like goes up all around like here. Okay, I'm gonna move pixel perfect now. Like this. Let's see. Like this? It doesn't look right. It's because this isn't, there's not enough of this. Should, like, kind of, like, come around like this, maybe. Oh, damn it. Whoop. Too much. What the hell? Why is it just bleeding through everything there like that? That shouldn't happen. There we go. Kind of like that. Gonna narrow this down a little bit. Too much glare, I think. Let's see. All right. I think yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Now this I need to shade a little bit as well. You can see like there's a line of like shadow kind of like running through this. Kind of want to like match up with that. Yeah, I'm one of the things I'm like struggling with really hard is because I'm like so new to like doing art. Most art streams, like the artist can just like chat like casually like while they're doing this. This is requiring like my full attention, like all of my faculties just to focus on like figuring out how I want the colors to be, which doesn't make for terribly interesting streaming. So I'll apologize for that. Something about this still doesn't look quite right. Right? Yeah. Let's see. Oop. There we go. This, maybe? Yeah, that looks maybe a little bit better. Yeah, art is hard, man. Especially when you haven't done it in like a long ass time like I have. God, listening to the Banjo-Kazooie like tracks it is just reminding me like, oh yeah, at some point I want to like play Conker's Bad Fur Day on stream, cause that would be one hell of a stream. Like, if you've never like seen Conker's Bad Fur Day, that game is a trip. I've seen like bits and pieces of it. I haven't actually played it myself, but my God, do I want to. Like, the only things I know about Conker's Bad Fur Day are, like, I know that there's, a sunflower with, very large breasts, and you have to, like, help some, drunken bee get with her? So, I mean, that's cool, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, like, we all know the main reason anyone plays Conker's Bad Fur Day is for the Great Mighty Pooh, like the greatest opera song ever written. So we wanna get a little bit lighter. I have like the shadow like running through this see, like that maybe? That works. The shadow running through the cheek makes it look a little bit weird though. Not sure I'm a fan of that. I think maybe the line just isn't correct here. Let's see. There. That actually looks alright, I think. Okay. Erase these now. Alright, that's... Well, it's not perfect, but... you know... Let me, just, you know... It's not perfect, but, you know, as Value Select has always said...
Good enough. Oh, I'm taking care of business. Now it's time to move on. I am finished, son. Better not perfect than not done.
God, I love Value Select. I need to clean up the shading on the side here a little bit, though. This doesn't look quite right. Just... that. Kind of like that. Yeah, that looks better. Now, I want to add a little bit more to this, right? Let me see. What else could we add to this to really, like, sort of, like, Coqui-tize it, right? What else from her design would be, like, nice to add? I want to add, like, maybe a little bit of that, like, some, like, semblance of, like, her jacket. Maybe one of those ghosts would be cool. We've also got, like, the gold from, like, the hairbands and the little, like, tag on her hoodie. This doesn't feel fully Coqui just yet. Let me see here. I also think maybe that this color isn't quite right. Maybe it's a little too light. That maybe? No, maybe not. That? Maybe that's better. Oh yeah, I remember you saying you were gonna do some like barbecuing today. Hope the chicken turns out well. Take care, man. Honestly, does feel like it's missing something. There's more we could add to this. All right, time to look up the froggy chair and see if maybe the froggy chair has some sort of wisdom for me. Froggy chair does not have much wisdom for me. You know, honestly, I think this is good. I think this is a good spot to just like, yeah. This is a pretty good like froggy knife. All right, I'm gonna save as froggy knife. If I ever want to come back to it, I can. We'll export it. It's the froggy knife. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hang on. I have to resize it. Yeah, there we go. If I don't resize it, then when you try and like blow it up and like look closely at it, it's gonna get real blurry. It'll actually be the number of pixels you tell it to be. Yeah. I think that's good. Let's see. It's been 2 hours. Do I want to do another? Let me think here. I didn't have any other ideas planned. I'm sure I could think of something for someone. Let's see. Who else would I want to make something for? I'm sure if I just look at my Twitch list, I can think of a few. I could make something for Konzetsu or for Konzetsu is one. There's the Bananial. There's Shiabun. There's Catboy Mech. Honey Goblin. Crimbo. Oh, what would I make for Crimbo? Hootie Hoo as well. Hootie Hoo I would need to like give a lot of thought because I mean, he's a pirate. Pirates have a lot of treasure. So I'd have to think of something real special for him. Maybe like a sword or an eye patch. Yeah. I need to have like an owl motif, right? So like maybe like a sword like in the shape of like a feather? Or like a talon? Or maybe it'd be like a hat. So I think Hootie has a hat, right? I don't want to just like copy something that already exists. Oop. Is Let me see here. Let's see. Let me see here. I'm looking up Hootie's reference right now. Hootie Hoo. Yeah, he does have a hat. Of course he has a hat. He's a pirate. Of course he's gonna have a hat. I don't see a sword anywhere though. Does he not have an official sword? Can I make my own? I think I can. Ooh, very nice. All right. I think I'm going to go for that. All right. Let me save this image. Hootie Hoo. All right, we're gonna do something for Hootie next. Because Hootie's very cool as well. So new. All right. This probably won't get done. I'll probably just like get like a start on this. It's already been like 2 hours. Which honestly that was a lot faster than the Ryusei book. But then again, I guess the design overall was a little bit simpler. It was like a lot fewer shapes, and I didn't have to like pattern a bunch of dragon scales. And there was a lot less fumbling with A-Sprite because I knew how it worked. Alright, so let's see. Let me swap. Alright, let me see here. Swap this over to Hootie Hoo. Oh, this is a much larger image. Hang on. Just drag this over so we can actually, like, see the man. Good lord. There we go. There he is. There's Hootie. He's very cool. Look, he's even got like the little owl version of himself down there too. Honestly, the owl version might be what I based the cutlass off of. Maybe. Let's see. Suppose I should change the title now, huh? So, you know, the funny thing about this is the email alert still makes sense because it's still a bladed weapon. So the alert said, you know, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Well, it's still a knife, kind of. A sword is a type of knife. It's a very long knife, essentially, right? So, now I need to figure out what I want it to even look like. So, do we want like a cutlass? Do we want like a rapier? Because there's like a lot of different swords we could use. I'm thinking either a cutlass or a rapier. And I need to think about how I'm going to sort of give it a, like, how I'm gonna give it the owl motif. Like, my first thoughts are to model it either after a talon or like a feather, right? But that would only leave like the hilt, really. Cause there's not a whole lot you can do with the blade in either of those cases. I mean, you could kind of make the blade look like a talon, but most of the detailing would go into the hilt, and there's not a lot of like room to like do much with a hilt in pixel art, you know? I can't really make an intricate hilt with 112 by 112 pixels. Maybe I should go for something else other than a sword? What else is like vital to a pirate, right? There's I mean, there's like a treasure chest maybe. There could be like he's already got his hat and he's got an eye patch. I could make a new eye patch, like a different eye patch. But yeah, aside from that, there'd just be a lot of like, what? Oi, this song already appeared in the shuffle. Hang on, heck off. We already had that song. Friggin' trying to mess with me, man. Bunch of hackers. I'll be honest, I'm blanking real hard on how I would want to do this. Let me look up like some cutlasses, right? Let me just type in pirate swords and see what comes up on Google Images, and see if I can maybe get some inspiration. Oh, that's right. The scabbard. I could put a lot of detail into the scabbard. It doesn't need to be like excuse me. You don't even need to be able to see the blade, but like the scabbard could have like a lot of like detail to it, right? That could be cool. Although I wouldn't be able to do like one of those like really like exaggerated cutlasses where it's like really wide at the tip and it's like really narrow at like the base. Cause that you can't really have a scabbard for that. And a rapier wouldn't make a whole lot of sense with that either. Even then, what would I make the scabbard look like? I could cover it in like owl feathers. That might be cool. And I could make the hilt sort of look like a talon or like an owl foot maybe? It's a possibility. Let me think. If anyone here has any ideas, let me know. I'm thinking like, so like if I was gonna make like a proper cutlass, the basic shape would kind of be like, so the blade would look kind of like, it'd be like a big curved sword, like those seen those mercenaries from Hammerfell? They have curved swords. Curved swords. That would be kind of like roughly like this. Right? And that doesn't leave a whole lot of room for detail around the hilt. You could maybe get some detail into the blade itself just because it's so big, but there's not a whole lot you can do with just like a sheet of metal other than like to colorize it like I did with the froggy like tongue knife. But that wouldn't work so well here. Like, it's hard. I could maybe try to make it look like a feather. I don't know how well that would work. I'd also just make it like magenta, but I feel like that's maybe a little uninspired. Like, I want it to be a little bit more detailed, a little bit cooler than just magenta sword. So I feel like that's the easy way out. Problem is, if I do this, I can't really have a scabbard for it, can I? Because cutlasses, I don't really think had scabbards, did they? Actually, let me look that up. Let me see if cutlass scabbard. What did a cutlass scabbard look like? They kind of did. But these weren't like the really exaggerated ones. Wait, what the hell? There's a sheath here, but there's no way for you to like pull this out. How does that work? Like, because the sheath is in the exact same shape as the sword, so how do you pull this giant tip when the pull this giant like tip of the sword out when the base of the scabbard is like super thin? Oh, there's snaps on the side. So you snap it open? And it just splits open like that? That's weird. I mean, I guess that's an option. I might go for a more, like, normal cutlass and, like, a normal scabbard. So instead of, like, the huge sort of, like, butcher's knife curve here, you'd have more like a sort of consistent blade with, like, a slight curve at the end. So it'd be kind of like, you'd have like, it'd just kind of look more like this, sort of. Not quite like that. Like, the whole blade would be like, kind of like curved. Like curve. That would curve. Again, not quite like that, but something like that. Short teeth usually open from the back. Okay. Let's see. Might go with that then, just because like I really do enjoy like the huge like. The huge curve, right? I think the really big curve is a lot of fun. Let me see. Let me get another like one of them big cutlasses. Oh, God, stop showing me ads when I'm looking for pictures. I hate how like Google has just started injecting ads like everywhere. Like I can't even like look at a picture without like, oh, whoops, sorry, that's that's not a picture. That's an ad. You clicked on that looking for like a blow up of the picture? No. We're gonna take you to like a shopping page, bitch. Hate that. So you should go like that, and then kind of like that, right? But wider. So it's like if that's the tip there, kind of curves like that, and then that curves out like that, and comes back. That. And then this. That angle isn't quite right. It's like then this comes up like that. Kind of like that? Almost, almost. Still needs to pop back up just a little bit. Really need to remember to enable Pixel Perfect earlier. That. Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. There's the blade. I guess I do have a good amount of room left for the handle here. Like that. Kind of like this. Get like a maybe a little handle like that. None of these like pictures are like zoomed in enough. Open this image in a new tab. It's like 350 by 350, which doesn't help me all that much. Getting this shape right is going to be a real pain in the ass. It's like the sword itself needs to be real big. Needs to be really wide too. Well, that actually looks pretty good. That looks all right. Just a little bit too large right here. Bring that up maybe a little bit earlier. Yeah. Okay. Cut that off like there. And then here's your handle. You can have a nice little like finger guard there. Okay. So that's not bad. This looks maybe it's a little too fat. It should start curving back a little bit earlier. Kind of like this. Yeah, like that. A little bit better. Well, this is just a sketch, so it doesn't need to be perfect. see. Now even that's not quite right, because I want the whole thing to be curved, right? Yeah, hang on. No, that's not right either. Let's see here. It'd be easier if I, like, made the handle first and, like, went off from there. Go kind of like out like this and then curve up. And almost. So like that, and then like that. Here's the thing, it never really like flares. It doesn't like flare out. It's just that this side curves a lot more gradually than this side. Right? That's the issue I think I'm having. Also, it doesn't really help that, you know, I do everything I do with a mouse cursor. Like, I've tried to use, like, one of them, like, really cheap, I've tried to use, like, a cheap mouse, or, like, sorry, like a cheap drawing tablet. The problem is the size difference between the tablet and my screen is, like, really, really jarring. I can't get anything right with that. Because, like, I am drawing on, like, a 14-inch tablet against a, like, 28-inch screen. So the distance that I'm moving my hand doesn't ever match up with the distance that my pen is moving on screen. Which is, more than a little agitating. This? What am I doing wrong here? I can't get this to look right. It's like the bottom line is it curves like right away. This coming out right. Try turning the angle a little bit here. It's like curving too far, too quickly. A little bit like more gradually, kind of. Kind of like that. It's the closest I've gotten. Still not exactly good. Well, again, this is just the sketch. I guess it doesn't matter that much, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna call this good enough for a sketch. I can just kind of build off of it if I need to. So that blade really does need to come first, huh?
We've had this going for a while.
Move it up a little bit so I have more room for the hilt. So I can maybe add a little bit more detail to that. What song is this? What? This is from Shovel Knight? Oh, hey, Starborn, how's it going? I had no idea this was a song from Shovel Knight. What the hell? Oh, this is funky as hell. Alright, let me see. Let's see here. This. Yeah, like this. What is this song? This is let's see. Shadow Knight Plague of Shadows soundtrack, Mint Potion 14 Alchemy featuring Dale North. So yeah. It's from Shovel Knight, apparently. Last thing I was expecting. It's groovy as hell, though. God damn. I should be drawing this in... I'll be drawing this in black to start with. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Thieves Guild. Then again, I know who you are. You big nerd. Model looking really good, though. Model's looking really good. Good boy. This needs to... Comprehensible Twitch account. Yeah, no longer just Cromgy. Alright, I'm gonna just do this. I'm just gonna like kind of follow this for a little while. Like this. Well, everybody knows this song. If you played video games at all in the early in the early 2000s, you recognize this song. That's looking okay. That's looking all right. Perfect. this. And then... No, wait, I need to go down one more. And I think everything lines up. Yeah. Alright, let's see. How's that blade look? It looks alright, actually. Pretty alright. Pretty alright, I think. Might clean it up a little bit in some spots later, but for now, that's alright. There. Like that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Oop, there we go. Nice. Alright, so that's blade, I guess. So let me find... God, why are all these pictures such a low resolution? Like all the pictures of swords that I can find are super low resolution. Makes it really hard to figure out what the hell it's supposed to look like. It's kind of like this. Kind of like wraps around a little bit like this. There's like the actual like handle itself, kind of like this. You know, how do I want this to look though? I want to like put like an owl foot into that hilt here somewhere. Maybe like have the hilt like come off, like kind of thin, and then spreads out into like an owl claw, like that. This hilt is too thick. Way too thick. Hang on. This needs to be thinner. Yeah, like this. Okay, like long and thin, and then it can like splay out like an owl claw, kind of like that. More Castle Crashers. Hell yeah. It's too thin compared to the blade, isn't it? The hilt should be like at least as thick as the blade, otherwise you're gonna have a real hard time wielding the damn thing. Okay, and then we can have like the owl claw kind of come off like that. That? Yeah. I just gotta figure out how I want to, like, stylize all this. That's gonna be, like, the hard part. I'm still trying to figure out how I even want this to look. Yeah, I kind of came into this without much of an idea for what I wanted to do for Hootie. I was real settled on what I wanted to do for Coqui like before stream happened, so I had like a solid idea of what I was doing. For this, I'm just kind of winging it. Which, I mean, no pun intended, what with Hootie being an owl and all that. Yeah, I'm designing this from scratch. So I'm kind of floundering in the design phase. Actually, this would look a lot better if I did this. Alright, that would line up better with that. Erase this. Here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Just do that. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. It's like the idea here is it's, you know, Hootie is an owl pirate, so I want this to have some sort of like owl motif on it, and I'm thinking like feathers or talons or something like that. I kind of want to make the hilt look like a like an owl claw, sort of. I'm thinking maybe either that or I try to make the whole sword look like a talon. I don't think that's gonna work out so well. I think that'd be very difficult to do. Again, I was thinking about just doing like you don't see the blade, it's just like you see the scabbard like on here, right? That's what I was thinking. Cause yeah, like if I make this like the scabbard would have to be in that case a bit thicker than the rest of this, right? Scabbard would have to be like just a couple pixels thicker than the blade in a lot of places. Like, oh, this isn't really working out, but you kind of get what I'm going for here. And if you do that, and this is going to be like painstaking, but yeah, the scabbard overall would be like just a little bit thicker than the blade itself. This is I'm obviously doing this very roughly. Because the scabbard I could like decorate and I could like cover it in like owl feathers or something and have like little gold like baubles hanging off of it. I have some like gold baubles hanging off of the hilt as well, I guess. Make like a gold sort of like handguard here and like have it curve around there, and then this could be like the sort of fashioned after a you know, like a owl foot with like the talons and stuff sticking out the bottom. That could be cool. Maybe part of the issue that I'm dealing with here is I'm using too many pixels. If I shrunk it down a little bit, I could play around more with colors and like abstraction a little bit. Maybe I started too big. Flat of the blade to take advantage of all the real estate that takes up. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like, that's why I was considering the scabbard, because the scabbard lets you like play around a lot, while the blade alone doesn't give you a whole lot of like room to like work with stuff. Like if I show you what I did for Coqui, it's a knife. It is a froggy knife. And I made the blade look like the tongue. Like with this, that blade is huge. Like with the knife, it's like the blade doesn't take up nearly as much space, compared to the hilt. So you got room to like play around with the hilt and like give it some cool stuff. As for the sword though, yeah, I think the scabbard is my best bet. Oh, is it not? Oh, it might not be, huh? Oh, it definitely isn't. Huh. Yeah, DMCA free video game bangers. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. This really isn't that, is it? Oh, you want to give me another Kingdom? You want to keep giving me Kingdom Hearts songs? I don't think I like that. Maybe you should stop doing that. Well, hopefully I don't get, like, smacked for that. Like... Didn't I tell you to shuffle this shit? Let me see. Yeah, I think making a scabbard is my best bet. And I'm just trying to picture it in my head. It's like, this is the hardest part, right? So, like this. Come on now. Ooh, we love Jet Set Radio in this house. So if I do this, that. Like this. so there's your sheath, kind of. This part doesn't look quite right. Got it. Hang on. It's a shame how, like, painstaking and slow, like, the scabbard has to be, but I am essentially trying to mimic the shape of the blade, just larger. God, this next week, though, is going to be so much fun. Like, we got so many good games coming out. Like, No More Heroes 3 and Psychonauts 2, I am, like, beside myself excited for both of them. Like, I took time off work just to be able to play both of them on the day they release. So, expect streams on, like, Wednesday and Friday. So, that'll be new for all of us. Excuse me. All right. There. So that's kind of like what the scabbard is. That's about the shape of it anyway. And I can still have, like, the blade underneath to sort of like give me an idea of how I want to shape the handle and whatnot. Hey, Detective, how's it going? How you doing? Welcome back from coffee hell. I'm trying to design a pirate sword, and having an interesting time doing that. So let's see. So I gotta figure out how I want the handle to even look here. Because, like, the handle is the other thing I'm, like, struggling real hard with right now. It's like this. Most cutlasses, they have, like, it flares out a little bit to sort of give you, like, a finger guard, right? Or it's just like a flat piece of metal that, like, kind of like curves around the front, right? Kind of like that, right? Which actually doesn't look all that bad, does it? Just flatten that. Oh, kind of like that. That actually doesn't look too bad. Kinda like that, honestly. Yeah, kinda like that. I feel you. Let's see. So this shape isn't quite right, so. Should come more like that. This is gonna kind of like merge into it a little bit. God, just hearing this song makes me want to like play Persona again. God damn it. This song's so good. At this point, it's just straight up nostalgic too. I had this right the first time. No, that doesn't look right. I make the handle a little bit longer, maybe that'll help. Finally got your sisters into Persona. Nice. Very nice. I enjoy Persona a lot. You know, what little I've played of SMT has been a lot of fun, but you know, it's just a real shame that Atlas like really screwed things up as far as like Nocturne's like remake or remaster was concerned. Like with the weird DLC bullshit that forced me to restart my game because oops, I didn't have the free DLC that I needed to have to get like the fiends and stuff, which is kind of nonsense. It's like, ah, well, oops, you don't have the specific thing that was free, but we didn't include it by default because fuck you, that's why. You know, it was just very upsetting. Made me very angry. This doesn't seem right either, does it? Struggling to get this shape right. Yeah, that was like the weirdest part of it. Was like, it was free, but they didn't actually just like give it to you. It was very, very strange. Like, you had to download it separately, and if you didn't have it, you missed out on, like, a lot of what people would consider, like, the sort of, like, quintessential, like, the authentic experience of Nocturne, which is wild and stupid. Is this shuffled or not? No, it's shuffled. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if it decided to not shuffle again, I was gonna be upset. But yeah, it was like, it was awful. Like, if you're really interested, the VOD is still up from last Sunday. You can go back and look at how angry I got in real time when I realized that. Huss, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Thieves Guild. Take a seat. Get comfy. Oh yeah, by the way, the thing isn't updating latest follower because, there's been a big wave of bots lately. And boy, howdy, I ain't fucking with that shit. Yeah, it also apparently wanted us to jam out to the Parappa the Rappa song where they're rapping about really needing to go to the bathroom. Because that came up twice. That came up in like the starting soon screen and then like in the middle of drawing like Coqui's knife. So that was interesting. Yeah, that's a real fun song. This doesn't. It's not coming out right, dude. Okay. This. That. Yeah, that's good enough. Sure. I can, like, do that. That. No, this does need to be a little bit longer, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, so. So like that. Too much longer, but and I want it to kind of like spread out into like clawfoot bath would probably be like the best thing to look at. God, stop showing me ads in the images. How do I want to make this? I want to do this because the bird foot's gonna be like a real pain. Try and like model here. I feel it's gonna be like have one like sort of claw like kind of come out like this, and there's like another claw kind of like that. There's like another claw like in the background, kind of. And like trying to make it like look pointy is gonna be like really difficult, I think. Maybe I come back to that. Maybe I work on the scabbard right now. So this... I at least have an idea of what I want to do with this. Blow up this picture of Hoodie on my end a little bit more so I can get a better look. Yeah. Okay. Let me open this in Paint 3D so I can steal these colors a bit. Yeah. Here we go. Let me see here. Yoink that. Give me a moment while I copy all these hex numbers. There's that. Grab this. That. And lastly, Donkey Kong Country is another game I never actually like finished. I remember the only like Donkey Kong Country I've played was the time I tried to help a friend of mine beat King K. Rool on like the GBA version. That is my only experience with Donkey Kong Country. Ooh, wait. What? What? Did I not? I forgot to copy the hex. But yeah, like, and I couldn't beat King K. Rool. Like it was real simple, but I could not get it. Yeah, like honestly the school life parts of like Persona are like I really enjoy them personally. That's just me. It's like it's a fun way of like min-maxing, I feel. It needs to be darker. Or like that, I think. Not quite that dark. Like that. Then I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna fill it with that. And then the goal here is to... Man, it's just going hard on the Persona right now. Then I'm complaining. Rivers in the Desert is like a big favorite of mine. Alright, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make like a feather motif on this, right? Let's see. I think I can make this easier on myself real quick if I... Oh. I think if I can rotate like 90 degrees clockwise. Yeah. It's fine that it didn't rotate the whole thing. It's fine. I can rotate it back like easily. So how do I make this look like feathers, right? Yeah, because like a feather would be pretty thin. It'd go like that, and like out a little bit, and then come back in, kind of like that. And then like inside could be like get like a little glisten going here, right? What one side, like, kind of like glistening a little bit. This like a little bit darker. See that sort of like spine down the center. Like that. Maybe? Maybe it would be better if... this and go like... It's like if this is the light side, maybe I do this. Then we have like that. Maybe like that. It's like it's gonna be like layering the feathers. That's like gonna be difficult. Like how are real feathers layered? All the ads. Every time I try and like click on something that I think is going to be a good reference, it's a fucking ad. Okay. So... they do have pretty long feathers. Maybe I can make these feathers bigger. That'd be a good idea. A little bit bigger and a little bit wider. So like... How do I want to make this look? Kind of like this, maybe. That's just a little too dark. It's good for the outline, but it's not going to be good for the feathers. There we go. It's like a feather maybe that size. Yeah, I'm gonna move some of these colors over where they're like easier to access. Let's see. So now the thought is, of course... God, stop. Huh? What? Stop it. Oh my god. We need to layer the feathers, kind of like this. This. The other feather would like kind of come down on top like that. Let's see, wood. Get rid of that. That. Come on. There we go. Do this up. Make this side of the feather like shiny. Right. So you could still have a little bit of like shadowed feather a little bit. I think what you could do is you could like take this. Because like keep in mind like the top half won't be visible either because like the tips of the feathers will be hanging over them. This like kind of come down the center. Maybe not quite that dark, but maybe just like do this. Have like that. Feel like you still need something a little bit darker just to give it a little bit more depth, you know? Kind of like this. Shape this side like that. These feathers are going to be the biggest pain, I think. That. How many times are Halo theme songs going to pop up? That's like the third time. Oh man, I haven't played Hades in a long time. Now that I think about it. I should do that again sometime. Alright. Another question, of course, becomes, does this look good? Let's see. Damn it, stop it. Alright, let me see here. Paste these suckers like up there just so I can keep track of them. Alright, paint over all that. Okay. Should probably... Heck. Gonna magic select the outline here. Copy. Make a new layer. Scattered outline. Paste that there. Good. Now I can take this, copy, and the goal is to just kind of like paste it along here. See how it looks. That. Like this. Yeah, okay. Can you even tell these are feathers, though? That's, like, the first thing you need to, like... I need to, like, ask myself. Wait a minute. Go back. Hang on. Something... Wait a minute. Something's not right. Oh, I see. There's a bit of inconsistency here because I screwed up part of the pattern. There we go. Try this again. Damn it. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Just erase these. There. Okay. One more. Let's see. Right then? Okay, that looks like it's correct. Okay. Across like that. I just gotta figure out where we want the overlap to be here. like they blend together like a little bit too much. Right? Like it's hard to tell that they're feathers once you start layering like the top and the bottom together. Right, because if it goes like this, kind of lose track of the fact that these are supposed to be like feathers. They all just kind of like blend together. Yeah, like you can't even tell these are feathers anymore at this point. Yeah, it doesn't look right. This is something I'm going to need to play around with a little bit more to get the layering right. I think I will have to have like an actual like outline to separate them. I think the other thing I need to keep in mind is the way the feather tips are going to like fall over the top here. So like tips are always going to blend in with the bases unless they're different colors, which I could account for, I think. I take this, just paste like this one time. Oh yes, something really ain't right there, huh? All right. All right. This. So we've got all this. Might be better to fill that like that. Oop. That. And then could do just make outer edge darker, except for like the tip. Maybe that would work. Do this. Because if the tips are lighter, they won't blend in as much, and it might be easier to tell that they're feathers. That seems to be what I'm struggling with the most right now. Just getting this to look the way... Getting it to look like, you know, it's actually feathers. could maybe get like some other colors like up in here to sort of like get that the sort of like layering look of like feathers. You know, the horizontal lines. Just see. I take this. Copy. Paste. No, because there's still the shine on the higher areas, so it still all blends together. Gonna need like something a little bit darker. Up here. Like that. Which actually doesn't look too bad. Alright. Let's try this now. Wait a minute. Hold on. This is still not right. There we go. Okay. All feathers across like that, and then there's some on top like this. Does that look? Huh. I guess that looks better. Something still ain't right here. Like, here's the thing. They look fine until you start trying to layer feathers, like, on top. Then everything just kind of goes to shit. So let's see. That. Just gotta figure out how to layer these on top so they look okay. Just go like directly up and down like this? No, I should go like in between, right? Right, that's the other thing I gotta keep in mind. So, okay. Okay, so 2 over is like dead center in the middle. How's this? It kind of looks better. Still something not quite right here. Because, like, it's... You need to make the feathers just, like, way bigger and wider so you can actually tell that's what they are. Maybe I need to futz with the shading a little bit more. I think I'm gonna need to come back to this. Because this is frying my brain a little bit. And I'm getting... My eyes are getting a little bit tired and I'm getting a little bit hungry. So I think I'm gonna call this a work in progress that I'll come back to. And I'll screw around with the feathers maybe a little bit on my own time. But yeah. I think that's good for now. And, yeah, so thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate it. You know, I kind of like doing these art streams, even if, I struggle to, like, talk while I do them. But I feel like I'm getting a little bit more practice. Feels like things are getting a little bit clearer to me. It feels like maybe I'm learning something. Which, you know, that's about all you could ask for. Hang on. Let me get some better, like, outro music here. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, the next art stream, it might be a little while, actually, considering Psychonauts 2 and No More Heroes 3. Art might get shafted a little bit for a while. At some point, Nocturne will come back after I download the DLC and then restart my save and get back to where I was. Because I have to do that, because you can't download the DLC and use it on your old save. You need a completely new save. Thanks, Atlas. Appreciate that. And then... Yeah, and then there's still going to be more, like, Ace Attorney. Well, tomorrow I might just do Ace Attorney, because tomorrow I'm not on a tight schedule like I usually am. Normally, Mondays, I have to stop streaming at a very specific time because I have, Raid. I raid in, you know, Final Fantasy. But Raid tomorrow is canceled because of maintenance. So I can go as late as I want. So I might do more Ace Attorney, since I'll have the time for it. I'm thinking about that. I might do that. It might be fun. And then, yeah, Wednesday's gonna be Psychonauts. Friday's gonna be No More Heroes. And the weekend is probably gonna be some mix of Ace Attorney and Psychonauts. So yeah. Got some games that I'm really excited to play and, like, really sink my teeth into. So it'll be good. It'll be nice. But yeah, so thanks again for hanging out with me. I'm gonna kick you over to someone. Let's see who's up and about. Who's streaming, huh? Who's streaming? I'm gonna kick you over to Shiabun for a Spooky Sunday. Shia's very cool bun VTuber. He's got a really cool model. He's got, like, a lot of, like, really cool, like, redeems and, like, effects on his stream. Like that's, like, it's high, like, production value. Very, very cool. It's also just, like, fun. So yeah. I will see y'all tomorrow for more Ace Attorney. Until then, take care. Peace.